May bago po tayong balita ngayon mga sangkay tungkol sa anak ng Hamas. Okay, isa pong Palestinian na kung saan napag-usapan na rin po natin ito nakaraan. May part 1 and part 2 na po tayo. Pero ito mga sangkay, hindi po yan kasali sa part 1 and part 2. Kasi itong video na to, ito po ay isang interview, bagong-bagong interview mga sangkay sa isang anak ng Hamas na kung saan lumantad na naman ngayon at in-interview ng international media at dito mga sangkay, napakalaking pasabog ang kanyang ginawa na magugulantang ang buong mundo. Bago tayo magsimula mga sangkay, pakisubscribe po muna yung ating YouTube channel. So sa ibaba po ng video na to, mayroon po kayong makikitang subscribe button. Pindutin nyo lamang po yan, then click the bell and click all. Ulitin ko, click the subscribe. Down below, click the bell and click all. Napakadali lamang po niyan mga sangkay. At syempre kung kayo po ay nanonood sa Facebook, huwag niyo pong kalimutan na i-follow ang ating Facebook page. Yan po yun mga sangkay. Ngayon, ito nga po, magre-react po tayo sa isang interview ng isang anak ng Hamas. Ito, very important mga sangkay na makita ito ng iba. So I hope na habang pinapanood niyo ito, i-share niyo na po kaagad ang content natin para mapanood din po ng ating mga kababayan. So ito po yun mga sangkay. Ayan po, son of Hamas. So panoorin po natin ang video na to.
Thanks so much, Carly. Our next guest grew up on the West Bank where his father was a founding member of Hamas. He was groomed to take a senior role before he...
Okay, yung kanyang tatay, mga sangkay, ay founding member ng Hamas. Ibig sabihin, mga sangkay, hindi po basta-basta ang taong to. Okay? Founding member ng Hamas. Alright?
Turned on the terrorist group in prison, spying for Israel now, converting to Christianity, and ultimately seeking asylum in the U.S.
Okay, na-convert na po siya as Christian.
Musab returns to us now as he came a few years ago, and now we got more than ever. Musab, it's great to see you. We'd love to know the inside of this group and how they were able to pull off what they did October 7th. First, can you tell the audience your background, people that didn't read your book?
Yan, pakinggan nyo mabuti mga sangkay ha, kasi sasabihin niya dito kung ano po yung background niya at maiintindihan po natin mga sangkay bakit po siya nagsasalita na po ngayon ng mas malawak na po. Kasi naaabot na po niya yung international media. At nako mga sangkay, napakaraming pasabog. Ulitin ko, Palestinian, anak ng Hamas, founding ng Hamas. Ibig sabihin para po siyang prinsipe ng Hamas.
I was born at the heart of Hamas leadership, and I know them very well. They don't care for the Palestinian people. They don't regard the human life. And I saw their brutality firsthand back in 1996 when I spent about a year and a half in Megiddo prison. They killed so many Palestinian people at that time. And this is when I decided that I cannot be together with this movement.
Oh, yan po yung nakita niya mga sangkay. Anak po yan ng Hamas, founding member ng Hamas. Okay? Nakita niya kung gaano ka grabe yung ginagawa. That's why ito po ang bumago sa kanya.
In fact, I asked myself a question, what if they become a ruling party at some point? What will they do?
Yan po doon po siya nakatira, doon po siya lumaki sa West Bank ng Palestine.
They succeed in destroying Israel and building their state, what will they do? They will kill our people. And this was the first question, that actually I had to be honest with myself. Even though Hamas gave me advantages, I was like a prince in that.
He was like a prince.
That world, but I did not like them.
Okay. Para po, sana i-share nyo po talaga ang video na to para talagang mapanood ng marami dahil napakahalaga na malaman po nating lahat. Itong mga sangkay ay bago lamang na interview ng Fox News. Okay? Preskong mga sangkay.
And I turned against even my own blood, because this is how much I did not like Hamas. And today, 25 years later, they are the rulers of Gaza, and we see what they are capable of doing.
We saw what happened October 7th. We saw them do what they did to Holocaust victims. They have now over 200 hostages, murdered babies in their cribs, and we see the horror of what they're capable of. Now they've retreated back to Gaza, and a ground incursion is about to happen. Would you recommend Israel do this? And what will they find when they go in?
Okay, first of all, we need to evacuate civilians as much as we can. You know, this is an ugly war, and Israel did not start it. Hamas did.
Hindi daw nagsimula ang Israel, Hamas ang nag-start.
First of all, we need to encourage civilians to go into Egypt, possibly women and children, maybe men over 50 years old.
Yan po yung strategy niya, ha? Kasi itong taong to napakatalino. Okay? Kung papanoorin mo yung mga video niya, talagang lalawak yung kaalaman mo. So ito po yung strategy na gusto niyang mangyari para po maisalba yung mga tao doon. Again, siya po ay dating member ng Hamas kasi yung tatay niya founding member ng Hamas. Okay, lahat po mga sangkay alam niya.
These need to get out of the picture. You know, then the strip need to be cut two pieces, north and south, two parts.
Itong sinasabi niya kung paano isasalba yung mga civilian na mga Palestinian kasi sila po talaga yung nadadamay dito.
The northern part, this is where most of the tunnels are. We need to have a solid siege, okay, for long enough to deplete the enemy and to starve them. After that, we may need to explore using gas. This is sounds horrible, but I don't see any other option. The tunnels are interconnected, and gas could be one of the solutions, but this has to be in the right time. We cannot just rush into Gaza. You know, there is no modern army that is prepared for this type of war. And most importantly, we need to get the civilians out of the picture. As long as there are civilians there,
Right.
then the operation might be incomplete.
Correct. Tama po siya mga sangkay. Yung civilian, very important. Mawala po talaga sila sa eksena ng digmaan na ito.
But Masab, you also say it's almost impossible for us to give aid to the Gaza Strip. $100 million we're about to give them and keep it away from Hamas. Don't you agree that that can't work?
Look, after we destroy the tunnels, we need to finish Hamas rule in Gaza Strip. This is priority number one.
Grabe. Yung priority niya mga sangkay, mabura po talaga ang Hamas. Grabe. So same sa plano ng Israel. Itong taong to ngayon mga sangkay, hindi na po siya part ng Hamas. Siya na po ay na-convert into Christian. Namulat po siya mga sangkay, and I don't have time to explain paano nangyari, pero focus muna tayo dito.
Then we need to replace the regime. Could be the Palestinian Authority, could be the Egyptian.
Yan ang plano niya mga sangkay. Kailangan mawala ang Hamas at pumasok na sa eksena kung sino man ang pwedeng mag-lead, Jordan or Egyptian.
Government, could be Arab League force. We need to replace their rule in Gaza. After that, we can talk about aid. But as of now, sending any aid is a mistake.
So you also believe that this isn't about the Palestinians fighting for their rights and their sovereignty. What is the real mission of Hamas?
Ganda ng tanong. Anong mission talaga ng Hamas? Pakinggan nyo mabuti.
What do they really think of the Palestinian people?
Again, ulitin ko hindi mga Muslim ang kalaban dito. Okay? Hindi mga Muslim. Hamas lamang po. Itong Hamas na to ay hindi po ito katulad ng ibang mga Muslim na matitino, mga sangkay. Itong Hamas ay terror group.
You know, Hamas is not a national movement. Hamas
Narinig nyo? Ang Hamas ay hindi national movement.
is a religious movement with a goal to establish an Islamic state.
Yan ang goal nila, makapag-establish ng Islamic State dyan sa lugar na yan.
They don't care for nationalism. Actually, they are against nationalism. With that said, my understanding that they are using the Palestinian cause only to achieve their goals. So the
Ginagamit lamang daw po nila ang mga Palestinian para ma-achieve yung kanilang gusto.
long-term goal, you know, transforming the Middle East and the world into an Islamic state. This is Hamas agendas, and they are not hidden, by the way. So Hamas is serving foreign agendas. We're talking about Iran, and we're talking about Russia lately. Hamas serve those parties, and Iran pays them close to $1 billion annually.
Grabe.
Iran is the real master in this picture.
Grabe. Iran ang master sa picture na to ha, itong digmaan na ito. Yung nasa likod, mastermind. Tama tayo mga sangkay, di ba? Nakaraan, pag-uusapan po natin, ang nasa likod talaga nito ay ang Iran. At kawawa po yung mga Palestinian, ginagamit po nitong Hamas para po alam niyo yun, ipang salag, kumbaga sa Tagalog, sa Israel. Tapos ang sisisiin, Israel. Tingnan nyo mga sangkay yung drama. I hope na nasusundan nyo po ito kasi ito po siya, marami po itong alam kasi marami pong misyon ang inilagak sa kanya. Marami pong nangyari mga sangkay before siya lumabas at i-call out itong Hamas.
Hamas does not serve the Palestinian people.
Remember, ulitin ko, Hamas does not serve the Palestinian people. Ulitin natin para mas maintindihan ng lahat.
Iran is the real master in this picture. Hamas does not serve the Palestinian people. Hamas serve Iran.
Hamas, ang Hamas ay hindi talaga naglilingkod sa mga Palestinian, kundi sa Iran lang. Yun lamang po yung kanilang ginagawa, mga sangkay. Kasi ang Iran may agenda na gawing Islamic State ang lugar na yan, mga sangkay. Nakikilalanin sa buong mundo.
Those are the masters of Hamas. So, their lie about nationalism, that they are a national movement and they care for the Palestinian people, look at them. They are using Palestinian people as a human sheep.
Grabe. Yan, lantaran ng mga sangkay. Ginagamit daw po nila yung mga Palestinian para gawing panangga laban sa Israel.
To free Gaza from Hamas. This is what Israel is doing. It's doing the Palestinian people the greatest favor by bringing Hamas down. Then the Palestinian people, they just want to live a normal life. They don't want missiles in the most populated area on earth to be launched from under hospitals, from crowded areas, and going suicidal and endangering the life of the entire population of Gaza. Who does that? You gotta be insane to do such an operation.
Right.
And
you're talking about your family that your family used to believe that, and you used to believe that that was okay. But you don't. Masab, now, quick exit question. Around the globe, and even in our capital, people are protesting for Hamas. They're saying for the...
Ito na, yung mga supporters na ng Hamas. Okay, nagpo-protesta sa iba't ibang panig ng ating mundo. Ito yung sagot niya.
Israel to back off and stop with the airstrikes. Well, what do you say to those protesters? What is about their mindset?
Okay, listen, I cannot convince the entire world of truth.
Okay, hindi daw niya kailangan kumbinsi yun. Hindi niya makukumbinsi ang lahat para sa katotohanan.
Right now, people are emotional. They hate to see children dying. Even though, Hamas is killing the people at the hospital and we have evidence of that, but they still blame Israel. People...
Grabe, no? Yan, no? Siya na mismo nagsabi, yung hospital, Hamas po ang may kagagawan. Diba? At sinasabi po niya mga sangkay na hindi natin makukontrol yung emotions ng maraming tao. Hindi natin makukontrol kung ano po yung kanilang mga nakikita. Pero itong sagot niya mga sangkay.
People can blame whoever they want. But now we have to concentrate. We have to focus.
Yan ang gusto niya mangyari. Kung ano man ang sinasabi ng mga tao, focus lang sa goal. Burahin ang Hamas.
Public opinion is very important, but unfortunately, it's not the time to win the public opinion.
Ang ganda ng message na yon. Hindi yan ang sabi niya, wala tayong pakialam kung anong sinasabi ng public opinion. Ang goal, mawala ang Hamas. Then after that, saka ayusin ang lahat. Kasi ang Hamas lang daw po talaga, pinapahirapan po nila itong mga Palestinian. Tapos ang isisisi mga sangkay, Israel. Yung mga video na nagkalat, naku po, Hamas ang may gawa. Tapos, ginawa po nilang panangga itong mga Palestinian, tapos isisisi sa Israel. Yan po ang nagsasalita, not me, son of Hamas.
It's the time to win the war against the most brutal terrorist organization living today.
Grabe.
And later on, when people look back at the situation, they will understand what we were doing. We should not be afraid of the public opinion. We have to explain as much as we can.
And you're doing
but
that.
now we have to concentrate on our goals.
And Saab, that's why your perspective is so vital and you're unique. You grew up in the Hamas family, you broke from it, and now you're speaking to stop it. Musab Hassan Youssef, thanks so much for what you're doing.
Okay, so yun po mga sangkay. I hope na nagets po natin lahat. No need to explain mga sangkay. Sinabi na po niya ang lahat. Again, siya po ay Palestinian. Anak po ng isa sa mga founder ng Hamas. So, ibig sabihin, hindi po basta-basta ang taong to. Biruin mo, sinakripisyo niya yung kanyang yung future niya. Kasi pag sinabing leader ng Hamas, founder ng Hamas, ibig sabihin, meron kang potential na maging leader, mamuno, at to live a, ano ba tawag dito, yung mamumuhay ka ng maayos. May kapangyarihan. Pero hindi niya po yun. Isinantabi niya po yan, mga sangkay, for the truth. So ngayon, ano po ang inyong opinion, mga sangkay, ngayong, nako. Well, just comment down below. Again, ikalat po natin ang video na to para mas maraming mga kababayan natin ang makapanood. Anyway, before tayo magtapos, pakisubscribe po muna yung aking channel. Hanapin niyo po ito sa YouTube. Then, click the subscribe, click the bell, and click all. Ako na po yung magpapaalam hanggang sa muli. This is me. Sangkay dyan. Palagi niyo pong tatandaan that Jesus loves you. God bless everyone.